It's time for a retro version of PTI with Gannon, Andrew, Matt, and Nick. First question. What was the big thing of Week 9 of the NFL?
With the matchup between the Rams at the Saints, it was a very big game. It lived up to the hype with a lot of points in the Dome down in New Orleans. I think the biggest thing I took away that if the Saints can win out and have a really good record and win their division and get home field, then nobody's going to beat them in the Dome going to the Super Bowl.
I'm going to have to say the Patriots and the Packers because it was a really great game between two great quarterbacks, and it really settled who the better quarterback was, and Tom Brady really showed his dominance.
I'm going to say the Bears beating the Bills. The monster of the Midwest are back, and for the haters, don't hop on the bandwagon.
I got to say the Saints and the Rams. The Saints, Drew Brees and the entire Saints offense really just took it to the Rams. It was a really good game, but the Rams' struggle this year has been their defense, even though they're really good individuals. But Drew Brees just lit them up.
Now, second question. In the NBA, if the Warriors disappeared, who do you think's the best team?
The West is still going to be the more dominant of the two leagues, but coming out of the East, whoever wins that would have a better chance of winning it. I have to go with the Boston Celtics. I know they had a little rough start coming out, but they've been winning some games. You got a second-year guy in Jason Tatum who's looking really good still. Kyrie Irving's going to be good. He's going to take some time. He'll be okay, and I think that they're the best team in the East.
I'm going to have to go with the Philadelphia 76ers. They're looking pretty good so far. Joel Embiid has just been a monster throughout the year so far, and Ben Simmons has also been amazing, and I just don't see that they can be stopped.
I'm going to have to go with the Milwaukee Bucks. They're just hot right now. What else can I say?
I got to go with Toronto. They just got rid of Dwayne Casey, and he's really been their struggle since last year. They got Kawhi Leonard, and him and Kyle Lowry, they're just a perfect pairing with each other.
Last question. In the NBA, who's the dumpster fire of the National Basketball Association?
To go with the LA Lakers, they had a lot of free agent signings this offseason. I wouldn't even say big because there are a lot of them, besides LeBron, which was a great signing, are washed-up veterans, and they think that they were going to be good and make the playoffs, and they're blaming all their struggles right now on Luke Walton, their head coach, which he's not the problem. They just aren't a good basketball team.
I'm going to have to agree with Gannon with the LA Lakers. They're just not looking too well. They look like they haven't played with each other for a while, so they're not looking too good.
I'm going to have to say the Chicago Bulls. They're not too hot right now, and they just can't seem to get anything rolling.
For me, it's got to be the Rockets. They went from last year being one player away from making to the championship and Chris Paul, and this year they've won 1 or 2 games, and they have not looked good at all. It's got to be the Rockets.
Well, that's been your retro version of PTI with Gannon, Andrew, Matthew the Third, and Nick.